Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video using a Russian article stating that the Russians hit a building in Kharkov, however you want it, killing some mercenaries. They claim they killed about 60 mercenaries, out of which and 20 wounded. And they claimed, this is the video from yesterday, Russian missile strike kills French mercenaries in Kharkiv. 60 eliminated, 20 wounded. So they claim that some of those, most of the mercenaries were French. Now, they didn't say it was the Foreign Legion or the military. They said just French citizens, volunteers, let's say, the guys that joined the whatever legion. Okay, now we have the young and dumb, I would say, but maybe not dumb in certain areas, but dumb, claim foreign minister, newly appointed foreign minister by his ex-boyfriend, prime minister. The prime minister is 34, the foreign minister is 38. Ex-lovers, ex-together in a communion, something like this. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure they want me to mention that because they always like to say I identify like this, or I'm an openly this, not openly, I'm still corked or something. So this guy, 38-year-old, went to Kiev a few days ago and he promised a lot of things over there, and now he refutes Russia's claim that the Russians killed French mercenaries in Kharkiv. And I will provide you the evidence the French foreign minister, the smart foreign minister, provides. He mocks the French nation. All right, so let's look at this article. Ukrainska Pravda. French foreign ministry, ministry, refutes Russia's claim about French mercenaries killed in Ukraine. All right, well, in charge of the French ministry is the French minister. Okay, so this is on Thursday, 18th January. January 18th, 2024. And I'm going to provide you with les enfants de la patrie. Okay. I'm going to give you his rebuff. Is that what I rebuff, refute, and rebuffal. And remember, in our civilization, and I know that France, part of it, is losing it. It's okay. When you make a claim, you provide evidence. Now I know the Russians, their evidence was that someone, other mercenary, posted some videos and said some pictures, and he claimed that. The Russians said we hit the target. The information was flimsy, I mean the evidence, but whatever, they said that. But you expect the French to come and say, this is the evidence why that's not true. And brace yourselves for the evidence provided by the French Foreign Ministry. On January 18th, France's Ministry of Foreign Affairs refuted, oh my God, a claim made by the Russian Defense Ministry that French mercenaries were killed in an attack on Kharkiv on January 16th, calling it a manipulation. Okay, manipulation. Let's see why and how. Russia's Defense Ministry reported yesterday that as a result of a high-precision attack on the city of Kharkiv on January 16th, and I'm quoting, a temporary deployment point of foreign fighters led by French mercenaries was struck. This is what the Russians said. The French Foreign Ministry responded that French, and I'm quoting, has no mercenaries either in Ukraine or anywhere else, unlike certain ones. Okay, that's a claim. What is the evidence? And I'm quoting, this is just the latest crude Russian manipulation. We should not give it any more attention than the previous ones or those that will surely follow it. The French minister added. So, is this the rebuffal? We claim something without backing it up, has no mercenaries either in Ukraine or anywhere else. Really? How do you know that? I mean, this is imbecilic. It's like you would say, there's no US citizens in Iran. None. Blinken would come and say that. How in the hell he would know that? Legally or illegally, how would he know that? So France has no mercenaries, either in Ukraine or anywhere else. Do you mean France as a country doesn't have mercenaries over there, or mercenaries of French origin? But still, what is the evidence? Another claim, and France, because, you know, France never lied, ever. He says, these guys, you should not trust the Russians because the Russians lie. And everybody says, oh, bien sûr, yeah, bien sûr, yeah. Now, this is an insult, not to the Russians, screw that, to any person who has half of brain or a little bit more. How, I mean, would you accept this as a justification? Because tomorrow they can tell you anything about anything. And you just say, no, that's not true. Is that, I don't know, sufficient to you, for you? When someone said, hey, you did that, you say, no, I didn't. My evidence is that I didn't, and you're a liar. All right, well, maybe that's the evidence. I'm waiting for evidence again. And let's see whatever is going on here. There's more on the article. This is just the latest crude Russian manipulation. Yeah, okay, because you're pure. Russia's high-precision strike on Kharkiv on 16 January damaged civilian housing infrastructure and left 17 civilian injuries. Always. But you guys, never. Always and forever. Last month, a reminder by the French Foreign Ministry that Russia is an aggressor state in the context of explosions in the Russian city of Belgorod triggered a temper tantrum in Dmitry Medvedev, former Russian president and current deputy secretary of Russian Security Council. So the explosions in the Russian city of Belgorod were produced by incoming missiles or drones from Ukraine. What are you talking about? And even if, let's say, I am an aggressor, if I aggress you, you don't kill my children, do you? Well, I know that's the way it used to be in the medieval times and so on. But I thought we were past that. We're civilized. No, we're not. We're not civilized, my friends. And this is at the highest level. The ministry comes and says that. Now, I don't have to tell you, go over and over to tell you why France bombarded, let's say, hey, Yugoslavia. Did they participate anywhere else with NATO? Maybe in Iraq a little bit? No, not at all. I'm not going to go back to Algeria now. I don't have to go so low to pick up the lowest hanging fruit, and so on. I mean, I don't want to go to Napoleon now, or even at the Crimean War. Remember? Yeah, okay. And that was against Russia. And it was what? Turkey, France, and Great Britain, the Friends. What were they doing in the Black Sea? Oh, helping Turkey at that time. And now they help what? Ukraine? Please, my friends, the history is there. The problem is people don't know it. And if they don't know it, they don't have counter-arguments. So a little bit the beak, a little bit closed. It doesn't mean you should not talk, but be careful what you say. You make a fool of yourselves. And these guys represent the great nation. If Napoleon Bonaparte would come from the Hotel of Invalids out, from his beautiful tomb over there, and he would walk 5 minutes through his Paris, because that's where he wanted to be buried, right? I think he would say that Paris is under occupation. That's what he would say. I guarantee you that. And anyway, don't give me what's his name. Was it Grouchy or whomever? Nah. Here is, my friends. Remember, when you accuse someone of doing something, he's going to say, no, I didn't do it, you're a liar. And that's the evidence. That's right there. Would you accept that? Go in front of a court. It's true that you have to prove it, but that's not a rebuttal whatsoever. I mean, it's like two children. You did it, no, you did it, I did it, no, you did it, I did it, no, you. That's like children. The problem is the war should stop. And pick it from there. It shouldn't have started in the first place. But we got, hey, France was one of the signatory of the guarantors, was one of the guarantors of the three of the Minsk agreements. So you fucked up. You broke your signature. Remember, Holland said that, we did that. We knew it was not going to be implement anything. Ukraine would not implement anything. We're just buying time. The same as Marco and the Poroshenko, the former president of Ukraine, who was one of the guys over there. He said, we didn't mean to do anything, but they signed. It was a legal binding document. United Nations now right now is international law. What are you going to do about it? Ignore it because people don't know it. So again, France, Poland, and Germany were the guarantors of the Minsk agreements, and they did not do anything. So shut up, or be careful what you say. Twist it a little bit, or at least become clean and say, you know what, I screwed up. I agree with that. Now you screw up. Let's talk about both of them. No, I never screwed up. You always screw up. Always. That's a key word. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.